Alright, I'm gonna attempt a 4-month update for Miss Zyla here. She's in the back at the moment. She's not well. She hasn't been well for a few days. It's horrible having an unwell baby. She's got a wicked cough. They're all sick. All three of them sick. Lily is pretty much over it now. Ariel's right in the middle of it, and Zyla's just miserable. She's just hot and coughing. So she's pretty much been asleep all the time. Right when we started eating as well, she just started food, which she's really enjoying. I know it's quite early, but some babies just need it, eh? Guys, we need a spot for the mandarin skins so we don't just throw them on the ground. Can you find a spot for them to go, please? Like maybe one of those containers by your feet? How about that? Can you pick them all up for me? Thank you. Kids are eating mandarins. Anyone would think it's summer, huh? Anyway, Zyla, yeah. So she is, just trying to find the right light. Here we go. 4 months and 1 week, actually. Well, she's nearly 4.5 months. Yeah. So I wanted to sit down and do this video and write it out properly and find the camera on our computer. I think it'd be better quality and sit down and do it, but I keep putting it off. Hello. Hi. I keep putting it off, and next thing you know she's going to be 5 months, and I haven't done a 3-month one. So what happened in the last 2 months, she went from being a really cruisy baby to a screamer and crying a lot of the time. Some days it felt like she was crying like all day kind of thing. And I was wondering maybe if she wasn't getting enough milk from me, which is a new experience because I had more than enough with the other two. And to start with, I had plenty with Zyla as well because she was overfeeding and throwing it back up. So I don't know, Plunkett, not necessarily worried, but they don't like that her weight has kind of plateaued because her gain was really good, and all of a sudden it's just stopped. And but looking through Lilia's Plunkett book, she did the exact same thing, and around about the same age as well. And so she started eating a little past 4 months. She was almost 4.5 months, and she had her first 2 teeth. And so Zyla started the week that she was turning 4 months, so just a few days beforehand. And she was ready for it. She'd been watching us eat and, watch the spoon, and whenever the spoon came near her, her mouth is wide open. And she's had her good head control, all the Plunkett list of stuff, she's met all of those. And yeah, so we tried her on a bit of food and no problems, no stomach problems, nothing like that. She went from pooping once every 8 or 9 days to pooping every day, and sometimes skipping just 1 day. So that regulated itself. And she did have a little bit of trouble right at the start with pooping. I wouldn't say constipated, but they were just very solid and very different to what she was used to, and so she had a bit of trouble getting a few of them out. I had to help her, but I think that may have been due to I was feeding her banana to start with, and supposedly that can block them up a bit. Hi, miss. Yeah, so and almost straight away, once we started giving her food, almost instantly she went back to being happy and not crying so much. So I think she was just extra hungry. Like I say, her weight gain slowed right down. Sorry about that. No, I can't remember what I was saying. I think, her weight, yeah, her weight evened out. So I'm just going to have a look in her Plunkett book and see if I can find her chart. Schoolwork? Yeah. Not right now, darling. Yes, you can. Anyway, at the moment she's weighing around about 6 kg, so I think she's pretty average, you know, she's not underweight, it's just that her weight gains were so massive, and now, you know, she was up on the sort of 90th percentile, and now she's just even. So we've got an appointment Monday coming, so it's today's Wednesday, so in a little under a week, and that's since she started eating, so we'll see if she's put on some weight in that next one. But yeah, she said, yeah, straight away eating, sorry, yeah, once she started eating, she straight away was, yes, Ariella, it's alright, thank you. She seemed to be happy again, and then she got sick, so now she's miserable again. But she seems to be happy with that dummy, which is my own fault, and I brought on myself. Hey. But I've been trying to keep it too just in the room, because she doesn't like to nurse, comfort nurse, and she doesn't like to be rocked to sleep. She likes to go in her bed, but then she will cry unless she has her dummy. So, Mama, yes? I like to put this in the kitchen. Alright, you can do that. So yeah, I don't like to hear her cry, especially like hers sounds so miserable. Like the other two, it was never really a bad cry, it was just like a frustrated, tired kind of grizzle, but she squeals and it sounds like she's in pain even though she's not, and I'm too soft and I give her the dummy. Hey, yeah, but yeah, I think we'll only be hanging on to that for a little while. We were at the supermarket the other day and I saw a couple of kids, and one of them had a dummy in his mouth. He was talking around it, holding it in his teeth, and I asked the mum how old they were, and 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, so he was the same age as Lilia, and I know that's real normal. A lot of kids, I've heard that they say the time to get rid of a dummy is 4.5, and that's just crazy for me. I couldn't imagine Ariel with a dummy, let alone Lilia at 3.5. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Just, it wasn't a good look anyway. I mean, some people are fine with that, and that's not a problem, but me, no. I didn't like that at all. So I almost threw the dummy in the bin then and there, but no, it's been getting me through, keeping me sane. Anyway, this was supposed to be an update about Zyla. So she's been sick for probably almost a week now, so when she's up with me, and she's been sleeping a lot. So she hasn't really been on the ground or anything. She's not rolling yet. I mean, she rolled a couple of times earlier, but she's not really been on the ground lately to be moving about. She doesn't like being on the ground at all. She prefers to be up and seeing what's going on, and to have one of us holding her so she can see what everyone's up to, which can be quite difficult, but it's fine with a wrap. You alright? Hi. She's not quite holding things in her hands yet, so we're just waiting for that to happen, and then she'll be able to occupy herself a little bit more. Yes?
Today she was holding the wipes with her hand.
Oh yeah, today when we were changing her, she was reaching out and grabbing the wipes packet, so Lilia thinks that's pretty cool. And one of your pieces of Lego, huh? Or Duplo, not Lego, the big pieces. Yeah. So what else? Her sleeping at night time. She was sleeping like 9 hours to start with, like when she first went down, but once she got sick, that cut down. So she'll sleep for probably 3 or 4 the first time, and then the rest of the night she's up sort of every 2 to 3 hours. So but the other day, a couple of days ago, when she woke up the first time, I didn't pick her up and feed her like I normally do. I just gave the dummy back to her and kind of waited it out, and she sort of grizzled for 5 minutes like not really waking up properly, just fussing, and then went back to sleep and didn't wake up for another 5 hours. So that was a 9-hour stretch without being fed. So I know that she can do it and she's not hungry. So I think at the moment it's just a comfort habit thing because she's not feeling well. Doesn't it look beautiful out there? So happy to be out of town, huh? Anyway, keep going off topic. And this is getting to be a long video now. Let me just think. Yeah, I can't think of anything significant. So just, yeah, the big things that changed in the last 2 months was the being from happy to upset and the sleeping, and she's, teeth, I've seen, she's got a tooth down the bottom. It's not cut the gum yet, but it's been there for about 2 weeks, so I'm just waiting for it kind of any day now. And this was right when the other two got theirs, so I'd say it's not far away. So yeah, I'll be more organised for her 5-month update and have it written down and know what I want to say, instead of just grabbing the minute when I have it. I'm out of breath. I don't think I've wrapped this wrap tight. It's not very, it's tight, but I don't think it's on properly because it's not very comfortable. But she's happy. And we sacrifice for their happiness, don't we? Anyway, I'm going to get into these mandarins that the kids have picked. Did you see them? You got a bug catcher? Yeah. Get into some of these mandarins and get some more tidying done because I'm on a roll this morning. It doesn't look like anything's been done, but I have been busy. So I'm going to carry on with that. Alright.